What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I have another one from Code Red, one of my favorite labels. This one is an 80s slasher, which I haven't seen for probably like 10 or 15 years. I got the VHS off of eBay. It was almost unwatchable. The movie's super, super dark, so you need a really good transfer to really be able to, see a lot of the movie. And so I was really looking forward to this Blu-ray to see if Code Red could, deliver like a fantastic transfer like normal. This one is called Twisted Nightmare. If only it were a dream. It is 103 spine number in the Code Red collection. Like I said, this is an 80s slasher. It's kind of by the numbers. It doesn't really do anything unique, but that's okay. I mean, 80s slashers are some of the best horror movies in my opinion, and sometimes it's just you just want to see a solid slasher movie, and that's what we have here. The story's about a guy who dies at a summer camp, and he's burned alive in horrific fashion. And a couple years later, his sister and all the other people who were present at the camp when he died win these trips back to the camp. Like, what kind of a fucking prize is that, right? You get to go back to a summer camp? But whatever, they all win trips back to it. So there's just like dozens of people there, or at least it seems like it in the opening scenes. They get there, they're going to party, they're going to drink, they're going to fuck, all this crazy stuff's going to happen. But of course, people start to turn up murdered. The movie throws out a lot of red herrings. There's a creepy, groundskeeper that's there and keeps warning them to leave. And it just basically turns into a slasher movie at that point. The ending is kind of predictable, but it's still fun. I thought the movie was a good time. It's got some good nudity. It's got a strange scene where a chick is like all erotically getting into a bathtub and lighting candles. But there's a candle on the toilet, and all I could think about was this toilet candle, and it kind of like shattered the romance of the moment because it was just like, it was a toilet candle, So I thought that was kind of funny. The gore is pretty decent. It's nothing like super splashy or super graphic, but like an old guy gets his head torn off, somebody gets their arm ripped off, there's a double impalement, there's like a couple is in the sauna, and they get their like faces burned on the sauna rock. So there's some cool gore in it, some cool effects. I think the best part of this movie though is just how 80s it is. The big hair, the catty girls, the like all the lingo, the bros, like everything about this is 80s. If you like 80s movies, even if you don't normally like horror, this one is just so fucking 80s. It's ridiculous. My favorite character was a guy named Dean. And for some reason, he just has outbursts of anger over everything, and he doesn't like to calm down. He doesn't like it when somebody gets a better place to screw than him, and he like flips out. He's got a great mustache, and he meets a great end that involves an electric fence. So I like the movie. Again, it's just kind of a by-the-numbers slasher, but I don't see anything wrong with that as long as the movie's fun to watch, and this one is. So what I was really worried about was how good the movie was going to look, and according to Code Red, this was a brand new HD master made from the only surviving film elements. So, as it turns out, it looks really good. It doesn't look like wow or anything like that, but if you compare this to the VHS, it is like night and day, and I can't imagine that the movie's ever going to look much better than this, if ever better than this. So if you've ever suffered through it on VHS, this is like watching a whole new movie, really seeing everything for the first time. It's got an audio commentary track. It's got 2 sets of interviews. I did watch the interviews, but that's all I watched. They are really weird, and I don't really want to spoil anything about them, but if you get the disc, definitely check out the interviews. They're kind of bizarre. And then it has a Q&A session. So yeah, it's some decent extras and a really good transfer. Again, it's not like an eye-popping, crystal clear transfer, but a transfer can only be as good as the materials that are available. And in this case, I think it's such a huge improvement. I don't think fans are going to care. I think they're going to be thrilled with it because it looks so much better. Anyway, that is Twisted Nightmare, Spine 103 from Code Red. You can get this at roninflix.com, roninflix.com. As of this video, I can't even get into the Code Red DVD store. I haven't been able to for a while now. But you can check at codereddvd.com, but I would just go to roninflix.com and get it there. That's it, guys. That's Twisted Nightmare. If you like 80s slashers or just 80s horror or you like a guy named Dean who has a cool mustache and gets pissed off all the time, definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I have another review up soon.